What is a good way to become a better scorer? I can tell you that there are multiple number of ways, but for time's sake, we'll focus on one particular aspect today. That aspect will be the art of selling. Guys and gals, you have to be able to sell your moves. It is absolutely mandatory. Well, Jay, what do you mean by selling? I'm glad you asked that question. We'll use a salesman, for example. Salesman, saleswoman, whatever. They could be selling anything. A wise man once told me, we as people are programmed to say no. So naturally, the odds are stacked against the salesman to get somebody to say yes. So what does the salesman have to do? The salesman has to convince the person to say yes. How do they do that? They convince said person that whatever it is the salesman's trying to sell is good for them. That's kind of confusing. We'll make it simple. In other words, they trick you and manipulate you. It's all a bit mind game. Facts. I say all of this because the same thing can be applied to becoming a better scorer. I have to convince and condition my defender into thinking I'm doing a certain move, and then I'm doing opposite. If I want to go right, I have to trick my defender into thinking that I'm going left. In other words, I have to sell it. I'll show you guys what I mean by demonstrating a move that I used to love to do back in the day. Here we go. It's super imperative that you guys learn how to sell your moves. If I want to go left, I convince my defender that I'm going right, and vice versa. You have to totally convince your defender that you're doing one move, but in the back of your mind, you're doing something completely different. What I'm doing right now is a shot fake hezi, meaning that I'm faking like I'm shooting the ball, but in reality, I'm driving the ball to the basket. The key to this move is the setup. I have to convince the defender with my eyes looking at the basket that I'm going to shoot off the dribble. Once he sees that and he believes that I'm going to shoot it, he's going to raise up. When he raises up, that's when I quickly cross back over and blow by him. Here it is slowed down a little bit. What you don't want to do is underestimate the power of your eyes. Watch how I look at the basket like I'm going to shoot it. I have to be convincing and I have to sell it to my defender that I'm shooting the basketball. If I don't sell it, he's not biting. If he doesn't bite, the move won't work. Also, observe how low I squat my legs as if I'm getting into a natural shooting position. It all goes together smoothly. Legs, shot motion from the hands, eyes, crossover. Now this can be done with both hands, but just in this instance, I'm using my right hand and crossing to my left. Now we'll show the move in a real drill, actually going to the basket. Now as mentioned earlier, you can use both hands for this drill. On this clip, I'm using my left hand as a setup dribble and I'm going left to right. But at the end of the day, I'm still staying low and convincing the defender that I'm shooting the basketball by looking up at the basket. One last thing, you want to have a little rhythm to it. So you set them up, slow down, go! Remember, I have to sell the defender on the belief that I'm going to shoot the ball off the dribble, but in reality, I'm not. But if I don't sell it, he's not going for the fake. So sell the move. So remember guys, sell your moves. Alright guys, last video I posted, I stated that if I got over 100 subs, I'll be implementing a new idea. Well guess what? That time is now. You guys have subscribed to me. I have over 100 subs. I'm really appreciative of it. I thank you guys so much. Like I said in the earlier video, 100 subs is not a lot, but it's a lot to me. I started at 0 and now I'm at 100. So what I want to do for you guys is email requests. I'll state my email in the link in the description. If you guys do want to email me, I will read those and I will answer any kind of email that you guys send me regarding basketball advice, life advice, period. But more than likely more basketball. So if you guys have any questions about a certain move, a certain topic you want to talk about, I'll be glad to answer it on the next video and I'll be really excited. I have my email in the description. So I'm excited, man. So go and send those questions out, send them all out. I'll be right here ready to answer them. All right. Thank you guys. See you next time.